Am I streaming? Hold on. Did that work somehow? My channel. Huh. Okay. Well. Whatever reason, the configuration that I have set up to for my description and stuff doesn't work on OBS anymore. So I'm going to have to evaluate what happened. But whatever reason. There's two settings. Start a stream with the text that I want, and there's starting a stream like everything else. I have no idea what you guys are even looking at. Okay. That makes sense. Fix that. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, it looks like I found a solution. It's ugly, but it works. So at least we got a little stuff in. I've been fighting with OBS literally for over an hour to try to figure out how to make it stream proper. And it looks like I figured out how to make it stream proper. So there's a presetting you can include. Like it'll preload what all the description and stuff like that is to your stream, and apparently there's a problem with what I have set up. So okay, well, good for me. Now I know, I now have a solution. My name's Phil Kearney. I create role-playing games. I illustrate them. I publish them online, and yeah, we're making an adventure for D&D. So this is Crystals of Mabar. It's for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. It's an Eberron adventure. We're fighting undead, demons, and necromancers in the Carnwood of Carnath on the continent of Corvair. It's a 16:9 format, so that's working well. Goofy stuff going on. Okay. Well, I guess we got it working. So, whatever. Let's. Yeah. Sorry, I was futzing with my stuff. If you think this stuff is cool, I've obviously botched the intro, but like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. There's nothing loaded in here, so I'm going to have to. When this happens again, I know what to do. But I'm just going to get back to work. So, thanks a lot for anyone that's showing up. I appreciate it. This isn't my normal stream. I've been fighting with OBS all morning, and finally found a solution to it. So I'm really happy about that. Let's see, brush set. Oh, that's a good point. Hold on. Sign into chat. Yeah, I don't even think chat's active over there. Let's just grab chat. Oh, I made chat go away. Damn it, I'm not used to doing this stuff. Report. Oh well, I'm botching everything up. Just gonna get to work. I don't have my chat active. I just accidentally deleted chat off of my screen. Let's try this again. There it is. There's chat. And now I want to pop chat out. There. And then we can bring it in over here like this. And then drop it down like that. There, we've got chat again. All right, get to work. So yeah, we're doing a spell book and a scroll that's in the process of being inscribed. We'll add an inkwell. For now, I just want to drop that out of the way and reduce the opacity on that so I can redraw this good. I'm excited. Today's stream's gonna be absolute shit. I got like 20 minutes, and then we're gonna kick out of here because I got the day job I gotta go to, and it took for freaking ever for me to get this up and running. But now that I got it up and running, I know how to fix it in the future. So I'm thrilled about that. What is going on with you, dude? Oh, it's on the right. Let's do that. Man, I'm having a train wreck of a morning. Oh well. Hey, at least we're gonna be up and running for tonight. I'm looking forward to doing more Bastion stuff tonight on our evening stream. And I'm gonna grab this real quick and just jump into the Discord. Sorry, let me conceal this for a hot second. All right, hot messes aside, we're done. I can return to my normal chaos. Let's see. There we go. Oh, what a day. Normally, I stream Monday through Fridays in the morning. When I go around 6:30 till 8 o'clock in Seattle, like a good 2-hour kick, and then I go to my day job. And on Monday and Thursday nights, I have a game design stream, and we've been working with the Bastion campaign concepts. We're going to continue working on that this evening. We've been building an Eberron campaign using Spelljammer in the Bastion system for the procedural story generation. So we'll come back and play with that a little bit more. I'm going to add that in there. And then let's add this cylinder. I want to extend this cylindrical bit here. That was scary though, man. It's really scary when you're not in control of your programs or your computer and stuff. I'm glad that the solution was that there was a solution. I just don't understand what the problem with the thing was. Anyway, I'm having emotional fallout from being stressed over why doesn't my thing work. But it works again, so cheers. Ooh, let's grab that. Copy paste. Swing it over to here. Like that. That'll work. It feels a little off. Let's expand it a little bit. Free transform. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's get that curve out here. Just clean up the line work here so that when we drop in the color, we don't have to worry about. And this isn't great line art. I've obviously got a lot of rough spots laying around, but this is going to be structurally secure enough for us to be able to actively. Yeah, let's bring that in like that. Let's chop along here. Well, it's nice to get my jump scare out of the week nice and early. Man, we got some smooth jazz this morning. I'm loving it. Merge those down. Good. And let's see. Okay, we can drop that out of the way. Here we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. We've got 6 more illustrations after this, and we are done with all of the pictures in the book. And currently, let me show you for anyone that's checking this stuff out. Here's what I was working on over the weekend. A handout that's included with the adventure. It's the Mabaran ritual. So, ritual conditions. This is the magic circle that needs to be constructed. God, what a monster, huh? That's like a DC 30 check to make that thing, which of course we don't provide the DC. This is just a document that's provided by Aether Academy that just explains like roughly what the ritual does without going into into too many specifics. So, I'm sorry, Aether Academy doesn't give us, if you find spies in the ritual dungeon complex, some of them have managed to get a copy of the ritual that your characters can find and extract and bring back as evidence to Aether Academy. We were originally going to provide this handout as part of the materials that you get if you're hired by Aether Academy during this adventure, but it opened up too many questions. So removing this document from your handouts with Aether Academy just gets you into the adventure without asking a shitload of technical questions about how the ritual works, because if you give the players a handout, that's exactly what they're going to ask. But in the adventure, by taking it away from the professor that hires you and instead putting it in the hands of an intern that's found dead in the dungeon, it's supposed to create questions. This is in the middle of the dungeon combat environment. You get this document and it provides just some rudimentary details about what the ritual is, what it's supposed to do, and how it works. That gives you a timeline that coordinates with a journal that you find earlier in the adventure that gives you a timeline of where we're at inside of this 46-day process of performing this ritual. So that's really good information when you need it. And by giving it to you too early, it creates a bunch of technical questions that your characters really don't, the players don't need to know to make the adventure work, and that your characters may or may not actually be interested in asking. So it's more of a meta resource, a meta plot resource that isn't necessary for the characters to actually perform the adventures. So getting rid of that added level of complexity makes it easier. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna do that. And flatten out that curve a little bit more. There we go. That's starting to feel better. How are we doing on time, by the way? It's oh my god, it's 7:50 already. Yeah, I'm out of time. What a train wreck of a day. Oh well, we'll put this down as Phil gaining a lot of experience on how to deal with OBS issues, and I learned, so I'm excited about that. I now have a more stable environment for me to be able to broadcast inside of. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this curve here, bring the color back in real quick. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's bring this down. So we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll continue this. I'll probably work on this a little bit tonight because we lost an hour of production time this morning due to my inexperience with OBS, but we learned. So we're going to be back on tonight, probably like around 6 p.m. Seattle time. That's about 10 hours from now. We're going to continue streaming the Bastion campaign. We're going to continue using Bastion campaigns to develop the Eberron, Spelljammer, Asteroid, Kaiju, Mecha, Combat, XCOM 2 Combat campaign that we're building for my Discord channel. And it's going to be Bastion turns, and it's going to be a procedurally generated campaign with complications, operating the Bastion, guiding the adventures. Adventures are created from complications that occur from attempting to complete Bastion orders. So the characters basically act as fixers and diplomats on behalf of the Bastion. Hey, what's going on? Michael, hey, what's going on? Thanks a lot for being here, my dude. Yeah, this was a fucked up day, but I'll be back. I'm in control of my situations now, so tomorrow will be like normal, and we'll be back in 10 hours to work on the campaign stuff. I just want to drop the color in here real quick. Just to get an exit out of here. Yeah, I'm waffling and pontificating. I don't want to go yet. I like streaming. I want to get art done. I hate it when technical stuff gets in the way of production, you know? So I'm just going to linger for another few moments here just to paint within the lines, and then I'll kick out of here. Thanks for swinging by, my man. I really appreciate it. Very kind. But yeah, I do game design on Mondays and Thursday nights and Saturday mornings, and then we do artwork for the books that we create on a Monday through Friday in the mornings like this. Let's drop this, literally this drop shadow in here. Push that out. And I can extend beyond the lines and then erase back into the lines, and that'll help make the gradient of the curve here a little smoother, but not having to worry about the borders initially and just scratching through here. There we go. That curve's a little abrupt, so I should probably fix that, but for now we're doing okay. So I'm gonna just bring this in here, and then cut across to, cut across to here. There we go, and smooth that along. We'll probably use brass or a similar color, maybe copper for the spindle. So I'm just gonna block it in right now, just to have it blocked in. There we go. And then our highlight color coming in here like that. I love doing this stuff. It's so fun. Really, it's just super fun. I like those little creases there. It makes the paper look a little worn. It's fun. That's when flaws and inconsistencies work in your favor instead of against you like that. I love that. All right, this is pretty good. Let's just paint within the lines here to straighten that out. There, and then I'll kick out of here and I'll be back tonight. Man, I love taking vacation on my birthday in May, and during the Christmas holiday, I'll take a week off, and I get to be a full-time content creator for those 2 weeks out of the year. And man, I love. I would love to do this full-time, but I don't like the idea of having to worry about the production realities of paying your bills getting in the way of the creative process. So I'm not in a hurry to make this my full-time job. I'm actively fighting against the idea because I don't want it to change. Like once I start saying like the way that I do things, I don't want to think that like I'm going to compromise what I know is a system that works for me, you know, if bills ever get tight or something. Like that's the worst reason to compromise your vision. But it's the most typical. So I love and appreciate my day job. It allows me the luxury of treating this as a hobby that I don't have to be dependent upon to succeed or fail. That allows me to follow my inspiration to where I want it to go and to make the kind of products that I want to make, regardless of how long a supplement would take to actually produce. I don't have to be on a time crunch crisis. So that's important to me. There's my glyph. We're gonna drop that in. Okay, great. So this is already an improvement. We're actually coming along really nicely. Assuming everything goes well tomorrow morning, we'll probably finish this. I'll probably work on it a little bit tonight because I feel horrible about not having been able to spend any real time with this. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna be back on later on tonight. I'll see you guys then. Thanks a lot. And I'm out. Cheers.